I saw your GGN and I saw you smoke with Snoop Dogg.
Yes, I did.
How was that? I know everybody asks, like, who smoked 60 blunts? Probably not, but how was the experience of, there's not many people that get the opportunity that you got. And to be on GGN doing it at the same time, kind of a legendary moment that I always see on the internet.
You know, I had a run from my mid-20s, I think maybe a good 3 years, where I was smoking every day. I was smoking all the time. I had bought a bong from Tommy Chong.
Nice.
And when I was in Florida, I went to one of his comedy shows, and he used to have these bongs, and I bought one, and he autographed it. And I remember when he autographed it, I told him, I says, man, you know, I said, I am never using this. This is going to go up on my shelf. He's like, you got to use it, man. Better smoke that signature off of there. And I was like,
Great impression.
I was like, okay. And next thing I know, man, my goal was to smoke the autograph off the signature. No.
And, it will eventually.
And I did.
Yeah.
I did. But yeah, no, I run about 3 years. So I was very familiar with smoking, and I was cool with it. It didn't, you know, it was a phase in my life. I enjoyed it. It was cool, and I'm good. But if Snoop Dogg invites you to go on his show and Snoop hands you, something, yes, you participate. You are in. You got to know going in that this is how it's gonna go, and it was awesome. I had my son with me. He had a great time, and it was funny that afterwards he wanted to, because there was still a piece of the joint left, and he wanted to take a hit with Snoop.
How old's your son?
God, he's 26 now.
Oh, okay. So when you say it sounded like a child,
no, it wasn't like.
That's what I was thinking. Oh
so my 4-year-old. No. He's a dude. He's already a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's a dude. But no, it was really cool. But let me tell you, the strength of what Snoop has. That's. I don't know where they make that. I don't know how it's cultivated or whatever. But yeah. I got to smoke with him twice. Once on that show and at WrestleMania. So WrestleMania, WWE asked me to go and do interviews and stuff and just promotion, like social media. That's my thing. So I'm like bouncing around, and then they asked that I go on Snoop's bus and interview him and talk to him about WrestleMania, because he was like part of the main event for the first night. And so a camera crew followed me onto Snoop's bus. We get on there, and he's there. I'm like, hey, what it do, baby boo? How you feel? Just give me a hug, and hey. And right off the bat, he sees the cameras, and he's a pro. As soon as he saw the cameras, he presents me with a present. He goes, here, this is for you. And he hands me a little backpack that has Snoop's face on it. I'm like, oh, this is sick. And then he pulls out this box, this red box, and it says Death Row on the box. And he's like, open that. Sick. And I opened it up, and it's this big freaking Death Row chain, sick. Giant chain. And then he just took it out of the box, and he goes, turn around, and he starts putting it on me. And it's like, I see it. He puts it like he's knighting me, right? And so he puts it around my neck, and then he's pulling it up to fasten it, right? But when he's pulling it up, I realized, like, oh shit, like I have a big fucking neck. So by the time he was able to click it, it was already like a
choker.
Yeah. I was about to be the
choker.
I almost became the guy in the chair, because he pulled it up so high, and then I heard the click, and I'm like, oh God, thank you. I didn't think it was gonna click, and I heard him. He goes, that's what I said. But anyway, so he put that on me in the cameras, and big old like, hey, yeah, don't miss Snoop this weekend, blah, 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 WrestleMania, be your main event, da, da, da. And then the guys are like, thanks a lot, Snoop, thanks a lot. And then they got off the bus, and as soon as they got off the bus and you heard the door close, clack, Snoop goes, I didn't think they'd ever leave. And then here we go. I'm like, oh my God, round 2. And you don't say no.
No, you can't.
You don't say no.
You can't say
and so by the time I got off that bus, WWE wanted me to go do another interview. And I said, do you understand? I just got off of Snoop's bus, and you want me to go be productive right now. Do you see my eyes? I was eating cereal on his bus.
Dry cereal?
Yeah, I was eating dry cereal. That's how high
you are. When you start crushing dry cereal.
And by the way, you think I have merchandise. Snoop has everything. Snoop has his own weed. He's got his own chains. He's got his own cereal. So he's like, here, have like Snoopy-O's, right? And I'm like eating, and I'm like, am I high, or is this is crazy? He's got his own cereal. So I was eating dry cereal out the bag. Just, he kept looking at me. You good? I'm like, I'm good. And he had other people on the bus, and I'm just watching the people, and I'm just like gone. And I got my chain. The medallion, seriously, it's like this big. It's huge.